right, y'all. Welcome back to Cohen Goes Bowling here for another episode with a little different format this time. I went and did some practice shots and practice games. This was filmed about a week ago. I guess it was last Saturday. And what I like to do is take some video of me bowling and then going back, watching the video, and doing some just analyzing of the different shots. Maybe look at why I missed or why I struck. Either way, I like to take a look at these videos. So what I wanted to do was show you kind of what I do, what I look for, what I look at, and this is what I've been doing for the last year every time I film. And posting on YouTube was kind of well, I might as well. So yeah, kind of giving you, I guess, a behind the scenes look at what I look at when I take video and when I'm filming, and wanted to bring you along for the ride. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here. So this was Bowl-A-Rama last Saturday, and I am throwing the Primal Shock just because it's the ball I decided to take at the time. So first thing I'm looking for is balance. Oof. Not balanced. Of course, it's the first shot. Now, what I want you to do is, you see the position I'm in. I want you to go in the comments and guess. Don't cheat. Guess. Do you think it's going to strike or not? That is the game. So, yeah, put your guess in. Go to the comments. Put strike or no strike. You think this shot is going to strike? Let's find out. Oh. All right. Now look at it again. You saw where that ball hit high as high can be. Looks like we're leaving a 6, 8, 10 at this point. Is it going to strike? Oh, if you guessed strike, you guessed right. Yes, we got lucky as lucky can be right there. But you know, it was the first shot with the ball. I did get warmed up prior to this, but first shot with the ball. SCTD says first shot doesn't count. So, you know, we'll keep it rolling. I'm gonna skip forward here. All right, second shot. Couple things I look at. Timing. Okay, so right as my foot stops, my hand is down. I look at hand position on the ball, and this is one of the big things I've been working on is getting all of this lined up, more pendulum-like action. So let's look at it again at the approach. Two, three, four, five. All right, so here now, different than the first shot, I have good balance. I'm up on one foot. I followed through to my head. I released the ball in time. And now what I'm looking at is, where did I hit at the arrows? Okay, try to go back, forward. Let's watch it again. Now I'm looking at, where did I hit the arrows at? Okay, looks like it's going right about 11, 12. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right, same shot. So again, 11, and we carried a 9-pin. So again, two lucky shots really right off the rip to strike. Oh yeah, and you'll see on the screen up here above me, we got the Cohen Goes Bowling logo. Right below that is a QR code. You can scan that QR code and it will take you to my Vista Connect landing page, where you can look at ball cups if you are interested in buying a ball cup. You can go in there and, hold on, 12 to like what, 9? That's a good shot. Good balance. You can look at the ball cups. If you would like to order some ball cups, get with me, email me, call me, whatever you need to do, get with me and we can make you some ball cups, okay? I do sell those for $10 a piece, but if you want to do a bulk order, I will certainly work with you on that. Keep in mind they are hand poured, handmade resin ball stands, ball cups, so it can take me a little time to get multiples, but they are custom made. So here's the third shot. Okay, good balance. It looks like I am sliding at 25, and if I remember correctly, I was lining up at 23. So that's not bad. Two boards adrift isn't bad. That rolled right across 12 to 9, and it struck. One of the big things I've really been working on was getting my hand behind the ball, trying to come up the ball and not around or across the side or whatever. You know, I'm 41 years old, so I don't think it's not ever going to look like EJ Tackett, but we can get to a spot where it's more consistent, and I do tend to strike a lot more when I get that forward roll on the ball. I'm not trying to manufacture a hook. I'm not trying to manufacture a spin. I am just literally flicking it. See there that you can't see it because it's pretty. You know what? Let's slow that down for just a second because that was a pretty good release. So let's take a look at hand position on the ball. Feel free to leave in the comments what you think. Like, hey, nice shot, or hey, you suck. Whatever. I don't care. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Here we go. Step 2, start your swing. Step 3, you're down below. Step 4, you're in the backswing. Step 5, coming through. That was a good flick, good follow through. Right across about 14, out to about 10, right on the tracer. And that ball rolled nice. A little bit right into the 9-pin, but we carried. So I was able to balance and keep my weight centered, which is good because let's go back. So far, we got the front 3 or 4. I can't remember what we're at. So 3 or 4 strikes in a row. And oh, that one got outside. Now, what I like to do, again, when I'm looking at film of my shots, I like to see why did it go outside. This can help give insight into future sessions so I don't repeat the same misses. Now I'm just curious, why did I get that outside? I think my swing just went more inside out, right? Let's look at that again. 2, start your push away. 3, you drop down. 4, you're in your backswing. And 5, we're going to do the slide is stop. Right across 10, 11. Just had more of an outward angle, but being that we're on an out shot, I mean, look, so the last few shots were literally right on top of that tracer. They were right on top of the tracer. If I can get it there, come on. All right, you're going to be a pain in the butt. Anyways, the last few shots were right on top of the tracer. And this one missed right of the tracer by a good 4 boards. But being that we're on a house shot here at Bolorama, it started hooking earlier, getting out in the dry, in the friction, and came on back. So that's good. Let's take a look at this next shot in slow-mo. Ball's nice behind my head. Good follow through. Good hand position. Right on 12.5. And you can see here where this position is on the tracer, just to the right of the tracer on that shot. So it didn't get near as outside, and it came in just flush, 10 bag. Yeah, boy, walk back like you bad. Get out of here, bro. You gotta love the after strike walk back where you're like, yeah, that's right. I'm a bad mug. You know what I'm saying? So I actually did shoot really well this game. I think I shot like a 264. So far, we're clean. See, that one missed too, but man, when you get the right rotation, the right hand position on the ball. I also, if you notice, I pulled through. I was definitely way more aggressive on hand position here. I put a lot more spin on this ball. I kind of tried to I didn't in the moment try to manufacture, but if you look at where my hand pulled up to, boy, that ball had some rotation. So, you know, in a sports shot league, that would have missed right. But in the house shot, money. Money. All right, next shot. What we got? Again, right down 13. Oh, dang it. So I had the front eight in a row, and we 10 pin. Now what I like to do is just go back. Let's watch this in slow motion. Let's see why. Why did we miss the 10 pin? Now I've already watched this, so if you watch the ball when it hits the pins, you're going to see something kind of crazy. So it was a good shot, good follow through, good balance, right on target. But watch what the ball does. It's still in hook phase when it hits the pins. You see that? So the ball is still in hook phase. It did not ever roll out. And I'm not sure what causes this, but this ball never rolled forward. So it just skidded past the break point, even though it did break, it did hook, it hit the pocket. It never rolled forward, making the ball bounce right as soon as it hit the pins. So if you'll watch, as soon as this ball hits the pins, now watch the ball. Okay, good target. Perfect at the tracer. It's still trying to straighten up, hit the pin, and bounced right through the 9 pin. And that will cause you to leave a flat 10 every time. I was so mad because I had the front 8. I had the front 8, and that was a good shot. There's just no reason for it to do that. Now, you know, it happens. Again, it just hits right in the pocket, but it never quite rolled out, and you see it deflect right. I don't know if it could have been a bad rack. It could have been I threw it a little too fast. It could have been a couple of things, but it is what it is. All right, so we're going to hit the 10 pin, and on my 10 pins, I always line up 25, and I shoot for 15 at the arrows. If I hit 25 with my feet, 15 with my ball, I should hit the 10 pin every time. This is something I've figured out just from practicing over and over again, the 10 pin. So again, I'm lined up 25. Let's see where I slide at. Okay, so 20. I'm actually sliding on like 27, which again is consistent with my 2 boards of drift left. So I lined up 25. I slid 27. and I am looking at 15, and I hit it, and we got the 10 pin. So that's, you gotta, I'm not a coach, I'm not trying to coach you. I, again, do this. I watch these videos back so that I can analyze my shot and learn what I need to do to score. But again, I have figured out over time that if I stand 25, hit 15 with my ball with a straight shot, I'll hit that 10 pin pretty much every time. That's it. So now we got the front 8 and a 9 spare in the 9th. So we're going into the 10th frame. Same line. I'm still lining up 25 and shooting anywhere between second and third arrow. Again, we're on a house shot. So good and good. And I 10 pinned again. Bro, that's the look of defeat right there. I really, how I ended up throwing the front 8 and then back to back 10 pins is just beyond me. Let's take a look at this ball again. This is the second 10 pin this is in the 10th frame. And let's see, everything looks good. I'm again 27, 25. I'm right on 25 that time. Oop, I didn't mean, oh wow, I went way back. Okay. I think this is the right one. I didn't mean to go that far back. Now look how violently that ball deflected to the right. It's kind of crazy. So again, 10th frame, first ball in the 10th frame after a horrible flat 9 in the 9th. Good form, good balance, good targeting, right across 11, 12. A little bit further right than normal, about 4 boards right of the tracer, came back and just deflected. I don't know what causes that angle, the angle that we had on that pocket, right? It just doesn't make sense in my head as to how this ball hooks, rolls out, and then deflects like that. But this is why it's important to watch what your ball does in person. So when you see this, you can try to make an adjustment, because that ball, this is the second frame now in this game that after 8 in a row that we've deflected right and left a flat 10. Not a ring 10, that's different. This is a flat 10, I'm pretty sure. So again, 25 to 15 to pick up the 10 pin. If I hit 15, a little bit right of it. But we're on a house shot and the plastic ball hooked. That was definitely right of target, but you saw the plastic ball, even the plastic ball hooked up out there. We got some friction out there on this house shot that day. And it picked up and we got the 50. So now it's just a filler in the 10th, filler shot. And let's see, we've got good balance, good targeting, and I cranked that one. So on that shot right there, you can see what happened. I just threw 2 flat 10s in a row. And I thought to myself, I'm not leaving another flat 10. Typically, when you have like a ring 10 or you have a corner pin in general that's not getting knocked out, the adjustment is to get a little more angle into the pocket. At least that's what I've been told. Well, that's what I've been under the impression that it was. So I put a little more hand in that ball, and you saw it pick up early and absolutely just overhook. Yep. and the face of disappointment. I had a great game going. I still got I mean, dude, I still will take 264 all day long. It's just I had every opportunity to have a pretty decent game. 280, 270 or higher. But yeah, so this is, and I don't usually do these kinds of edits, or not edits, but reviews in one sitting. I record them, I put them on my phone. I'll put it on in the car, watch on the way to work, and just replay the shot in my head, so that when I can't get to the lanes in practice or I've got other things going on, I can watch it and think about what went well, what didn't go well, and hopefully next time on the lanes, correct some of those small issues. Pick one issue from the video that you want to try to fix, and then work on it. You know, so yeah. Anyways, if you like this kind of commentary, this kind of format, let me know. Leave a comment saying, hey, this is cool. I like the insight. If you don't, then say, hey, this is meh. Fine. But like I said, there's a QR code if you want to check out the Cohen Goes Bowling landing page. The link to the YouTube channel is there. My contact information is there if you'd like to get a hold of me. Shout out to ZVL if you wanted to collaborate with some bowling videos. Man, I'm down. Let's go. Shout out to CTD. Shout out to The Hype. Shout out to Packy. I watch y'all every day. Huge fan. And yeah. So we'll see you out on the lanes. What is that? Jingle Bell Scratch Singles. Oh. Yeah. Plano Super Bowl tournament. We'll see y'all there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like this format, leave a comment so I know. And y'all have a good one. Thanks.